Hello there, Leo, and welcome to your weekly love reading for this week of March 2023. Please keep in mind that time is fluid. Take what messages are yours and do leave the rest behind. Most importantly, Leo, do not force a reading to fit. If it's not yours this time around, it just may not be yours this time around. So, Leo, welcome back. Welcome to your channel. It's lovely to be here with you today. Let's see what we have coming through for you for the week in your theme cards. Let's see what Spirit has here for you, Leo. Your first card out is Ready for Love. You also have Higher Self and Communication. Okay, Leo. So first card out, Ready for Love. You've been understandably guarded, scared of being hurt again, but you took the time to heal, and you may be feeling a lot more ready to open up your heart. Higher self energy here very strongly. I really like when this card comes out as well. This card indicates that no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, to trust in the guidance of your higher self. And we have communication. So Spirit wants you to know that a conversation is on the horizon. Someone is planning to reach out to you, so be ready to express yourself. We have a flyer here with balancing the scales here, Leo. So I feel like for some of you, you felt very wronged in your past, or possibly the unreadiness or the shutdown emotionally came from feeling wronged by this person. Let's see what else is coming through here for you. There's definitely a conversation that Spirit wants you to be aware of that will happen this week. Your higher self has been telling you about this. Your higher self has been giving you signs and synchronicities about whomever is reaching out or whomever is coming into your life here, Leo. High possibility if you're in a relationship, you could have been receiving signs, synchronicities, even dreams about you and your person. So let's see, on higher self here, we have offer. There you go. So you've been receiving signs about this person's offer. You have been receiving synchronized messages, energies, downloads from your higher self that somebody is going to be making you an offer this week. All right. I mean, with balancing the scales flying out for a lot of you, I feel like you had to go through that internal balance for this person to take form in the physical. On this communication energy, we have mute. Okay, well, there you go. I feel like for a lot of my single Leos, there is definitely a high chance that you are connecting to somebody new. I'm randomly feeling something here where some of you Leos have already been connecting to somebody new and you feel like they've already kind of pushed your boundaries a little bit. So give me a second while I figure this out a little bit. That's actually what I'm going to do when we get the tarot out. I'm going to split this up to relationships, singles, and if this is a past person. Because I feel like it's going to be a little bit difficult to figure out. I'm feeling it already. I like mute to communication. They making me work a little extra, yeah. Okay, so if you've already been connecting to a new person, this is not really a great message that I want to get out there, but it seems like you already know it. Some of you have already connected to a new individual that you understand that you're not compatible with. All right, that took a second for me to get out. Some of you, you're going to hear from this person. I get an energy of like a new relationship that never took off. So, or a new, like it has like unfinished business here. Or maybe you two just never got to that point of more seriousness or something. It was either because this person is not ready or wasn't ready, or because you weren't ready. This person feels like possibly now the time it is to be ready. But I feel like they either pushed a boundary with you already, made you even feel unready, or something like that. I'm not sure their offer is going to be that receptive towards you. I get an unfinished business energy. I really do. So that means for some of you in relationships, I feel like this person pushed your buttons, they pushed your boundary, or they really made you feel like maybe I shouldn't be that talkative. Maybe I shouldn't say so much, or do so much, or be so much. And it's kind of creating a push and pull inside of you, because a part of you is like, well, if it's real love, I should be able to express myself in any way. If it's a love that I'm ready for, I should be able to not feel the anxieties of the past. So you may find yourself in an extremely strong sense of self-reflection this week, where you are contemplating how to respond to this person's phone call, message, offer. Because I feel like I'm getting this energy where possibly there's a readiness, but then you know how sometimes we feel like we're ready for love, we meet somebody new, and then they just show us like, wait a minute, hold on, maybe I ain't ready for love. Some of you, this happened with this person, and they're not giving up on it. They're like, well, you kind of showed me that you were ready, so here I am, here I go. I'm getting like a pushing of, I'm feeling a pressure. I'm feeling pressure. All right, can we clarify this here? Some of you, you just feel like it's very difficult for you to create balance with this person, and it's kind of just best for you to not do much. Let's clarify this one more time, and then we're going to get some tarot and see what the heck's going on here. On balancing the scales, we have numbing. Yeah. So emotions could be a bit off. You could be trying to numb pain, or possibly that was your way of forgetting about this person. This energy is not ready for love. Numbing is not ready for love. So I feel like this reading is a bit telling, where you may come to a realization that possibly you thought you were a lot more ready than you were. I get pressure. Why do I feel pressure? Okay, let's see. Offer to fear. I mean, there you go. With this offer comes some fear. Could be that this is a past person. Could even be that this person ghosted you, and there is a fear of like believing in this person again. If this is not somebody you have unfinished business with, and this is just a new person, there is an extreme sense of fear connected to taking this person's offer. And that is showing me that there is unreadiness within, whether there is a thought that there's readiness. I feel like the heart still needs to learn to be open more. On mute, we have mirroring. Yeah. So I feel like if somebody's coming back around towards you, I feel like you're in this position of wanting to be different. You don't want to start drama or arguments or conflict, but there's an offer here from somebody that you feel like challenged you a bit. So I kind of get this push and pull from you where you don't want to react too much, but you don't want to fully ignore. But then a part of you is kind of like, well, you know, this could be something that happened in your relationship. Maybe you're just not ready to talk about it right now. Or, you know, maybe you just need a little bit more time to heal. And, you know, sometimes we're in relationships and the person gets over it so much faster than you get over it, and they just expect you to get over it at their speed. This definitely could be the dynamic for relationships this week, where maybe this person said something, communication, that bothered you. Maybe this person even did something that made you kind of avoid them. It's almost like this person just wants you to get over it already. So if you're in a relationship, this person's definitely coming in with some apologetic energy, especially with balancing the scales. This person just feels like, well, why aren't you over it yet, Leo? Like there's something like that. Okay, so let's figure this out, because this is like too much all over the place. So if this is a new person that Leo has unfinished business with, what do they need to know about this week? If this is a new person offering something that Leo has unfinished business with, what do you want them to know? We have the World. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles. Could be that this person is at your workplace or at an institutional energy. I feel like this person is very comfortably single, but then they have these moments of wanting to see if they can work on something. So it does look like you could be receiving some effort from somebody this week that you feel like is a newer energy that never really like got off the ground. What type of effort is this? What's going on here? King of Wands. So this person may be giving you some attention this week. You know, if you are around this person in a different type of setting, you're going to catch this person looking at you. You're going to catch this person staring at you. You're going to catch this person like admiring you from afar. I feel like this person is ready to do more, say more. If you're not around them, I just feel like this individual is definitely ready to take action, where they were pretty much focusing on themselves, but it's almost like they're feeling this urgency to come your way and they're almost just as curious about what would have happened if things really did move forward. So I get an unfinished business new person coming in. They could be an earth sign or a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. They could also be a fixed sign, Aries. I'm sorry, not Aries. Maybe Aries because I said it. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio here, unfinished business, new person. Let's see if this is a past person. What's going on? If this is a past person for Leo, what's happening? I'm going to ask specifically if this is just a totally new person. Just give me a second. I want to throw off this energy first so they see I'm on something else. Past person towards Leo, what do they need to know? Past person, ooh, Ace of Pentacles, definitely strong indication that this is a past person. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Lovers. Okay, so definitely some reconciliation in the cards here, which could also interconnect to an unfinished business new person. Because, you know, this person could be lingering in the past, you know. The past is really yesterday. You know what I mean? Technically, if you really want to, like, look at things like that. So these could interconnect for some of you. Keep that in mind. But I'm splitting them off for some of the Leos who feel like maybe they don't interconnect. Past person definitely coming in. There could be a family dynamic energy involved here between the two of you, whether it be positive or negative. It definitely could be involved. But Ace of Pentacles to the Lovers, this person's going to ask you to build with them. This person's going to ask you to grow with them. This person's going to ask to see you in the physical. This person could even be asking you out on a date this week. Here, very strong indication that this is a past individual or just somebody that is returning into your energy, right? Unfinished business, new energy could be returning in as well. Even if you were totally standoffish with your current person, you two could be returning into some better energy, but we'll see. We're going to ask that now. Definitely reconciliation with a past person here. Could be a Gemini with the Lovers. Doesn't necessarily have to be. It's just the energy. If it's not a Gemini, which for a lot of you it's not going to be, for some of you it could be, this person feels divinely connected to you. You also feel divinely connected to them. Absolutely an offer coming from a past person. All right, so if Leo is in a relationship here, what is going down for the week for Leos that are in relationships? For Leos that are in relationships. Let's see. So Leo's in relationships, we have the High Priestess, so definitely could have been withdrawn from each other, keeping to yourselves. Right, as I said, not as talkative. Queen of Wands, all right, so that energy is coming out. That energy is changing. And we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so for relationships, there could be a little bit of drama this week here. You want to know why? Because I feel like either somebody is pressuring you to talk, when you feel like you're not ready, or maybe even you, Leo, you could be feeling from this other person like, hey, talk, 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 and they're not ready. Any pressure put on the other person talking or you talking in a relationship does look like it's going to cause a bit of conflict. So I am seeing some, it could be a little, this could even be you feeling insecure with speaking your mind. So in relationships, there's some insecurity about saying how you feel or getting the person to say how they feel. There's some challenge here with truly expressing what either bothered you, what either bothered them, or whatever is bothering the connection as a whole. There could be some drama this week in relationships. Let's see, 5 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Okay, so it does look like it will be resolved to a certain extent. King of Swords. Okay, it could be resolved and turn into some coldness. Agreeing to disagree. Stuff like that. But I definitely get a little cold shoulder energy with relationships. Clarify this, King of Swords. Ace of Cups. Okay, so the cold shoulder energy will subside eventually, but not until it plays its energy out. So in relationships, could be a little bit of a challenging week, but I do feel like towards the end of the week, there will be a little bit more love being given. So that's what I have here, Leo. Let's look into your second half of the spread, all the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's feelings for you. And then we're going to get a tarot card to match and get each zodiac sign's actions towards you. In terms of zodiac signs in this spread, that could be around you or in your chart, we have Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. So let's see, all the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's feelings for Leo. And let's get a tarot card to match with the actions. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind from this portion as well. Some of you, the reading could resonate backwards, reverse, flipped, as well as this portion can resonate backwards, reverse, flipped. So assign the roles as you wish. Do not take a message that makes you feel uncomfortable. Okay, here we go. We have Aries feelings for you, Leo, as I knew exactly what I was doing, and the Knight of Wands. Could have been dealing with an inconsistent Aries. They knew exactly what they were doing. They had an unreadiness to their energy, kind of just all over the place. Maybe they just have a lot of things going on. But with the Knight of Wands here, I definitely feel like they're going to be returning back into your energy, or returning back into your energy with some more excitement or enthusiasm if you two never really physically separated. But I definitely feel like for some of you, I kind of get a lighthearted energy from that. And Aries may have been trying to like indirectly flirt with you or indirectly show interest in you. And they definitely did that on purpose because they are trying to get some excitement and some flirtation between the two of you, or just some lighthearted energy back. Let's see. Taurus has, I couldn't let you get close to me, and the Page of Wands. Definitely a message, reach out, and or some sort of something coming from a Taurus. Could even be on social media. Sometimes I feel like the Page of Wands does that. They couldn't let you get close to them, but they are letting you get close to them in a passionate way. Possibly not really that loving or emotional, but there's definitely some sort of spark or re-spark with a Taurus this week, or at least some sort of initiation of conversation from them. I still feel like they're not letting you get that close emotionally, but they're definitely indicating to say something or do something here. Next we have is Gemini. I can't stop thinking about you, and the Page of Pentacles. Could be an offer or apology coming from a Gemini. Some of you, a Gemini wants to plan things with you, see you in the future, see you, in terms of the physical. So they cannot stop thinking about you, and they're definitely acting on that here with some offer of the Page of Pentacles. Could be an apologetic energy. Page of Pentacles for me is somebody who wants to plan something with you. So it could definitely be talks about plans for the future with Gemini. We have Cancer. Finding out the truth crushed me, and the Magician. So something definitely could have came out that caused Cancer to feel a bit down and out over this connection. With the Magician here, I still feel like they want to be in your energy. They're just trying to figure out what type of action to take towards you. They might not exactly know right now because something bothered them or hurt them. You could also feel like you're feeling manifested in by a Cancer. Next up is Leo. You don't know how hard it was to let you go, and the Ten of Swords could have been an ending here or some sort of difficulty between you and Leo, possibly even a betrayal. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Leo is indicating that it's very hard for them to move on, forget about you, or possibly even put an end to things. Maybe you and Leo have some conflict, but you know, the connection is so strong, it's really difficult to really let each other go. We have Virgo. The timing just wasn't right for us, and the Two of Swords. Could be dealing with an extremely strong, indecisive Virgo here. Could also be dealing with a Virgo who just doesn't really know how to open their heart very well. The timing just wasn't right for us, which indicates here that they either feel like the timing was off, too much going on in life, or possibly some outside influences. Virgo doesn't really know what they want to do with this connection, Two of Swords, so you may be getting a lot of indecision from them most of the week. Let's see if they decide anything. Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Virgo who is very strongly contemplating commitment with you, but they may have a hard time making a decision towards that, but they know they want you around, but they might have difficulty with offering stability there. Next is Libra. Sometimes they stay awake thinking about you, and the Knight of Pentacles. So Libra's trying to be as patient as possible with this connection. Could be dealing with just a very slow Libra, or they're just trying to be patient for whatever reason why. Sometimes they stay awake thinking about you, so you're definitely on Libra's mind pretty heavy, specifically at night. Their actions towards you, Knight of Pentacles, they could take some action. It could seem very slow or very methodical. Others of you, they're just patiently waiting for something. Might not be the action this week. We have Scorpio. I look for you everywhere, and the world. Definitely could have been an ending here between you and Scorpio, or maybe you just two are far from each other. They look for you everywhere, indicating that they hope that they run into you. Some of you, a Scorpio, just wants to have a new cycle of success. They're hoping that you two can get along and you two can strive towards something totally new. They look for you everywhere, which indicates that they feel like they're close to you. So maybe you two like go to the same places at the same time. Let's see, the world as their actions towards you with the Seven of Pentacles. You know, Scorpio may be waiting or keeping this connection waiting and moving to a new level. They may still be like, what's the word I'm looking for? They may still be contemplating you. Or it's not like they don't know that they want you. They know, but they could just be moving a lot slower in opening up something totally new on a level of like commitment or higher level commitment or family or things like that. All right, next we have a Sagittarius. You were the best thing in my life, and Judgment. Sagittarius is definitely coming in for a second chance. They're indicating you were the best thing that ever happened to them, and they want another chance with you. They either feel like the chance never happened, or they definitely want a second chance. All right, return of a Sag here for some of you. Next we have is Capricorn. I lost myself for a little while, and the Knight of Swords. Could have been dealing with a Capricorn who just like had a lot going on, or maybe they just lost themselves. Could have been depressed, could have been going through something. Whatever the case may be, Knight of Swords here is their actions towards you. Some of you may hear from a Capricorn really quickly. Like they're just like, hey, how are you? And you're just like, whoa, where did that come from? Haven't heard from you in a while. Or maybe they just have not answered you or haven't been speaking, and then all of a sudden they just come in with communication. Fast-paced communication coming from a Capricorn for sure. Next we have is Aquarius. I replay our conversations over and over, and the Nine of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an Aquarius who really enjoys their independent, single-like nature. Doesn't mean that they act like it or they are just strongly independent. It's going to be different for all of you or some of you. They replay the you two's conversations over and over. So possibly there were things that you two talked about that possibly don't have like a resolution to. And they feel like they're just like overthinking what you two have talked about. The Nine of Pentacles as their action towards you with the Sun. So possibly it's very clear to you that Aquarius needs their independence or like solitude, or it's very clear to you that it's best that you kind of focus on you instead of this Aquarius. And lastly, we have Pisces. I want to be more than friends, and the Seven of Cups. So Pisces wants to move this connection out of the friend zone. They just have no idea how to do it. Some of you, a Pisces friend zoned you already, and they're regretting it, and now they want to be more than friends. They just have no idea how to take action towards doing that. Could be having some confusing energy with a Pisces, where you're kind of feeling like their energy is different, more flirtatious. You could also be feeling confused because you felt like you were on a friend level with Pisces, but that's what I have. Let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Leo. All right, Leo, all 12 are out. Thank you for being here and for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you out there. Sending you all the love, all the blessings, and all the healing energies. Do not forget to subscribe, ring that bell to all so you are alerted on the Leo readings that come out of this channel, as well as like this video if you have not already. And I love each and every one of you Leos out there, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye now.